The E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber is the ultimate game changer for anyone who dreams of building a successful business, but finds themselves trapped in daily operations instead of actually growing their empire. Chapter 1. The Entrepreneurial Myth. The book opens by shattering the biggest lie about entrepreneurship, that most businesses are started by entrepreneurs. Gerber reveals that 95% of businesses are actually started by technicians who think they understand business just because they are really good at their craft. A baker who's great at making bread thinks opening a bakery will be easy, but soon discovers that running a business involves marketing, accounting, management, and countless other skills they never developed. This chapter introduces the concept that working in your business is completely different from working on your business, and most small business owners become prisoners of their own creation. Chapter 2. The Entrepreneur, the Manager, and the Technician. Gerber introduces the three personalities that exist within every business owner. The entrepreneur is the visionary who dreams big and sees opportunities everywhere. They are the ones who get excited about possibilities and future growth. The manager is the practical one who craves order, creates systems, and wants everything organized and predictable. The technician is the doer who loves the actual work and believes that if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. The problem occurs when these three personalities are out of balance. Most small business owners are dominated by the technician personality, spending 80% of their time doing technical work, 20% managing, and virtually no time being entrepreneurial. This imbalance leads to burnout and business stagnation. Chapter 3. Infancy, the technician's phase. Every business starts in the infancy stage, where the owner does everything themselves. During this phase, the business owner is the business. They handle sales, production, customer service, bookkeeping, and cleaning. While this stage is necessary and even exciting at first, it becomes dangerous when the owner gets comfortable doing everything alone. The business becomes entirely dependent on the owner's personal involvement, creating a job rather than a business. Gerber explains that many businesses never grow beyond this stage because the owner becomes addicted to being needed and controlling every aspect of operations. Chapter 4. Adolescence. Getting some help. The adolescence stage begins when the overwhelmed owner finally decides to hire help. This usually happens during a crisis when the owner realizes they can't do everything anymore. Initially, there's relief as some tasks are delegated and the business might experience growth. However, this stage is filled with new problems. The owner struggles with letting go of control, often micromanaging employees or taking back tasks when things aren't done exactly their way. There's inconsistency in how work gets done, because everything depends on who's doing it rather than having standardized systems. Many businesses fail during this stage because they grow too fast without proper systems, leading to chaos, quality issues, and financial problems. The owner often finds themselves working even harder than before, putting out fires and fixing mistakes. Chapter 5. Beyond the comfort zone. This chapter explores what happens when a business pushes beyond its current limits. Growth brings new challenges that the current systems and mindset can't handle. The owner faces a critical choice: either retreat back to a smaller, more manageable size where they feel comfortable, or push forward into the unknown territory of building scalable systems. Most business owners choose comfort and retreat, which is why so many businesses remain small. Those who choose to push forward must fundamentally change how they think about their business. They must transition from being the person who does the work to being the person who builds the machine that does the work. This requires developing new skills, hiring different types of people, and most importantly, learning to work through others rather than doing everything personally. Chapter 6. Maturity and the Entrepreneurial Perspective. Maturity is the stage where a business operates independently of its owner's constant involvement. A mature business has systems for everything, consistent quality regardless of who's working, and the ability to grow without creating chaos. The entrepreneurial perspective is crucial for reaching this stage. This perspective sees the business as a product itself, something that can be perfected, systematized, and potentially replicated. Mature business owners understand that their job is not to do the work of the business, but to build a business that works. They focus on creating processes, training systems, and organizational structures that ensure consistent results. The business becomes valuable not because of the owner's personal skills, but because of the systems and processes that generate predictable outcomes. Chapter 7. The Turnkey Revolution. Gerber uses McDonald's as the perfect example of a turnkey business system. McDonald's succeeded not because they made the best hamburgers, but because they created the most effective system for delivering a consistent experience. Every McDonald's operates the same way, looks the same, and delivers the same products with the same quality regardless of location or who's working there. This chapter introduces the concept of franchising as a business model and explains how thinking like a franchisor can transform any business. Even if you never plan to franchise your business, adopting the franchise mindset forces you to create detailed systems, training programs, and operational procedures that ensure consistent results. The turnkey approach makes your business less dependent on specific individuals and more dependent on proven systems. Chapter 8. The business development process. Business development is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. Gerber outlines how successful businesses continuously evolve through innovation, quantification, and orchestration. Innovation doesn't mean inventing something completely new. It means constantly looking for better ways to satisfy customers and improve operations. Every aspect of the business should be regularly examined and improved. Quantification involves measuring everything that matters in the business: customer satisfaction, employee performance, financial metrics, and operational efficiency. You can't improve what you don't measure. Orchestration is about ensuring that the improved processes are followed consistently by everyone in the organization. This creates predictability and reliability, which are essential for business growth and customer satisfaction. Chapter 9. Your Business Development Program. This chapter provides a practical framework for implementing business development. The process starts with your primary aim: understanding what you personally want from your business and your life. Many business owners have never clearly defined what success looks like for them personally, which leads to building businesses that don't serve their life goals. Next comes your strategic objective, a clear, measurable description of what your business will look like when it's finished. This includes financial targets, market position, and organizational structure. Finally, you develop your organizational strategy, the structure and systems that will achieve your strategic objective. This involves creating org charts, job descriptions, and systems for every function in your business, even if you're currently the only employee. Planning for growth before you need it ensures you're ready when opportunities arise. Chapter 10. Your Marketing Strategy. Effective marketing starts with understanding just selling products or services. You reselling results and experiences that matter to customers. The chapter emphasizes that successful marketing is about identifying your ideal customer, your customer demographic, and understanding exactly what they value most. Your marketing strategy should focus on the sensory experiences customers have when dealing with your business: what they see, hear, smell, feel, and taste. These sensory elements create emotional connections that are far more powerful than rational arguments about features and benefits. Consistency in all customer touchpoints builds trust and reinforces your brand message. The goal is to create a marketing system that attracts the right customers predictably and cost-effectively, not just random advertising that may or may not work. Chapter 11. Your People Strategy begins with creating detailed position agreements rather than traditional job descriptions. A position agreement clearly defines the results expected from each position, the work that must be done to achieve those results, and the standards by which performance will be measured. This approach focuses on outcomes rather than activities, giving employees clarity about what success looks like in their role. The chapter emphasizes the importance of hiring for attitude and cultural fit, then training for skills. You can teach someone to use your systems and processes, but you can't easily change their fundamental attitude toward work and customers. Creating a strong company culture with clear values and expectations helps attract the right people and naturally repels those who wouldn't be a good fit. Regular training and development ensure that everyone continues to grow and improve in their roles. Chapter 12. Your systems are the backbone of any successful business, and this chapter details how to create them effectively. There are 3 categories of systems: hard systems, inanimate objects like computers, equipment, and facilities; soft systems, living systems involving people, such as scripts, procedures, and processes; and information systems, which track the performance of the other 2. Every aspect of your business should have documented systems that ensure consistent results regardless of who is performing the work. These systems should be detailed enough that a reasonably intelligent person can follow them and achieve the desired outcome, but flexible enough to allow for improvement and adaptation. The goal is to create systems that are so effective and efficient that following them actually makes work easier and more satisfying for employees, while delivering better results for customers. The E-Myth Revisited fundamentally challenges how you think about building a business. It's not about working harder or being more skilled at your craft. It's about creating systems that work without you, whether you're just starting out or feeling trapped in your current business. This book provides the roadmap to transform your daily struggle into a profitable, scalable enterprise that serves your life rather than consuming it. The choice is yours. Remain a technician working in your business, or become an entrepreneur building a business that works. Thanks for watching. If this summary gave you value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful book insights every week. Have a book in mind you want us to cover next? Drop it in the comments. Until then, read smart, grow fast. See you in the next video.